What's up, y'all? It's Ty in this video. Today, we're going to be going over talking about the players in your collection right now that you might have. Should you be looking at buying them? Should you be looking at selling them as far as dark matters, as far as 100 overalls? Because the market has shifted, to put things lightly. Now, as I do dive into this thing, I think my opinion on things have changed slightly, knowing that we're getting 100 overall Tim Duncan as a level 40 reward as well. Now, as I do dive into this thing, this is my opinion. I'm no expert, as I, will admit. I genuinely thought that we, and this is me just not being very smart. I genuinely thought that we were going to not get 100 overall as far as a level 40. It's my fault, because obviously we are going to see one next season. So let's go over it. Let's dive into exactly what my thoughts are on things. Now, I want to start with this. Where is the market at? Well, the market is way down, and when I say way down, I'm talking primarily about dark matters. The dark matters and their prices have went way down over the past couple of days. Now, the expensive cards are still going to be expensive. So, like SGA, still going to be expensive. Kareem, still going to be expensive. But, like, the cheaper-ish options are super cheap. So, like, the Ray Allens, Lamar Odoms of the world have went way down in price. You can also get cards that are really souped without going broke either. So, this D-Rob with 17 Hall of Famers, I might put a bid in on him here in a second. See if I can't end up getting him. Because I think it is a solid day today to buy these cards. Why? Because I still don't think we're going to get GOAT cards for the next month or 2 months. Honestly, until season 7. And so for me, when I'm looking at things, yeah, 100 overalls are great and all, but these cards are still really hard to get. They're still going to be expensive. And again, do I think 100 overalls are great and everything? Yes, but I do think, that they are, their prices are still really high right now. They're actually, too high for my liking. But as far as I'm concerned, the dark matters and a lot of their prices, I'm fine with. Like, if you want to even go get like a Adam Morrison right now, I do not hate his price whatsoever. And it goes even all the way down to like the pink diamonds of the world. So for example, pink diamond Dr. J, you can get a pink diamond Dr. J with basically every Hall of Fame badge in the game for 100,000 MT. This one is 100,000 MT and has, the Legend Dimer. This one's got obviously 14 legends, but you can find the right one for you and ultimately get what you're looking for relatively cheap. It's the same thing for Paul George. And so if you have any of these cards, honestly, I'd hold on to them. The only cards I'd maybe sell right now if I were you guys are 100 overall cards. That's really it, because, I mean, again, as far as the rest of these cards, for their respective values, I don't think that you're going to lose a ton by holding on to these cards. Now, that's just my opinion. And so for me, unless there's like a really good time slot for Giannis, Kareem, all these guys, I'll probably hold on to them. I love my Kareem that I have. I love my Giannis that I have. I think both of them are outstanding, even with Gary Payton. I love them. And so I'm going to hold on to them, because when I've tried selling cards recently, they just haven't sold for a ton. I sold Chris Webber. My Chris Webber undersold. I sold my D-Rob. I honestly thought my D-Rob undersold. So I'm to the point where, if I'm you guys, I'd be more aggressive than less aggressive with where the market is at right now heading into the new season, because we do know Grant Hill is obviously coming. We know Tim Duncan is coming, but even for me, Tim Duncan's coming. So what does that mean for my squad? Well, maybe I shouldn't get D-Rob, but guess what? I can, play Tim Duncan over Joakim Noah and then replace Corey Brewer and get back Dr. J if I really want to. Those are the types of things that I'm looking at right now for my squad, or things that, I want to upgrade. And maybe I just go back to Pink Diamond Paul George, try to find a really soup Pink Diamond Paul George for a relatively cheap price. Go back to running him and really move and groove. But these are the things that I would encourage you guys to at least take a look at today, because sure, you guys can wait till the new season comes out, but you guys got to realize when the new season comes out, that's when everybody's going to buy their team. That's when everybody's going to want to be playing the game, especially if they make any of these rewards, just slightly better. And so, like, for me, I went back and forth. Do I sell cards? Do I buy cards? Like what should I be doing right now? It's really kind of the debate that I've been having with myself. And I think I've came to the conclusion of, I think it's better off to be more aggressive than less aggressive with the current market as it is. Now, Again, that's my personal opinion. If you guys want to be less aggressive and do your thing, that's fine, right? Do what you guys ultimately want to do. I just think for myself, that is the way I would think about things. Now, a couple of guys that I do think are going to come out decently soon. I do think we'll see 100 overall, as well as Braun decently soon. Same thing with Victor Wembanyama. So those are the guys in the back of my mind that are like, yeah, I mean, they might go down, they might go up. But at the end of the day, I love my Wemby. And so it's going to take a lot to get rid of my Wemby. Although right now Wemby is selling for a crazy amount. But those are the other things that I do have in the back of my mind, that when it comes down to like, should I buy cards, should I sell cards right now, I think those are the things that you at least need to think about, right? At the end of the day. As always, like, do the little things to earn your MT, right? And so when it comes down to it, scroll through your collection, see if you guys have any of your cards that you guys can go through and sell are auctionable, or if you can, lock them in, exchange them, but just go through your collection. Empty it out, because you probably have a lot of guys in your collection that you don't even realize that you can probably sell. Like even this Diamond Jaren. I like Jaren, but there's no reason for me to have him. Same thing with Johnny Moore. I have no issue with him, but there's no reason for me to have him. Same thing with David Wesley. These are the types of things that before the new season, there's no reason to hold on to these guys. These are cards that are never, ever, ever going to see the floor for me. So there's no reason for me to be holding on to any of them. And no, they're probably not going to sell for a crazy amount, but every little bit of MT that you guys can get heading into the new season without selling your team is super important. And it's the same thing with the exchange, right? Like, it's one of the main reasons I've downgraded to get all of the shoes possible, is because I don't want to have to sell my team, all of it, to get MT. I want to get MT how I can. And so those are the types of things that if I'm you guys, I'm looking at doing, seeing how can you make MT without selling your squad, because again, the market right now is not in a great position to sell. I'm not saying you can't sell your team, because I don't know what next season's gonna hold, but I am saying I don't think it is a great time to be selling your cards, because a lot of people sell before the new season, and then the season rewards come out, and sure, we are getting 100 overall as far as our level 40. But outside of that, do we really think that we're going to see a bunch of, 100 overall cards? Like, I don't. I think we're going to see some dark matter cards. I think, beyond that, we are going to maybe see, maybe 100 overall, in King of the Court, something like that. But like when it comes down to it, and do I think it's a good time to buy or sell? I actually think it's a great time to buy. And so if you can, try not to, empty out your collection, because at the end of the day, you want to have fun playing the game, right? Like at the end of the day, when it comes down to me, I want to have fun playing the game ultimately. And for me, playing the game, having fun with it, it has a lot to do with having a good team. So that's kind of the approach that I would probably take if I were you guys, is try to have fun playing the game. Like, yeah, Jaren selling for 11,000 MT. Try to get rid of him, right? If he don't play for you, you might as well get rid of him before the new season comes out, and who knows what is going to happen to all of these prices. So that's just something that I would try to keep in the back of your mind. I'm not telling you guys to sell all of your high overall cards. I do think 100 overall is actually weirdly are a decent time to sell right now, but as far as like all of your good dark matters, I just don't think right now is a great time to sell, because I'm gonna try to get this D-Rob. I probably won't get him because I waited too long. But I mean that's the thing. Like if you can get a D-Rob that's soup for that price, again, that's actually pretty expensive, but it's not the worst situation. And that goes for all of, not only the dark matters, but for like the Dr. J's of the world. Try to find cards that work for you, that you guys can go out there and hoop with, compete with. As far as Chef Satellites, people ask me all the time. Are their prices ever going to go up? I mean, maybe, but it's going to be a slow process. So I'm holding on to mine, at least some of them, not all of them. I have started to quick sell them, but I'm just holding on to them, to some of them, hoping that eventually their prices do end up rising. But you guys are seeing exactly what I'm doing right now. It's kind of what I would recommend you guys doing. There's nothing crazy that I'm doing right now. I'm keeping my Giannis for now. I'm keeping my Kareem, keeping my Gary, keeping the core pieces intact. Well, on the margin, selling some things. So I did sell my Hakeem. He undersold. I'm just telling you guys, from my experience, the last 3 guys that I have sold on my account have undersold big time. So be careful. If you're planning on selling your squad today, I'm telling you, I would encourage you guys actually to hold on to your squad for the most part. Now, again, if you have any of these extra cards that are just collecting dust in your collection, sure, sell them. I mean, there's no reason for you guys to hang on to all these diamond cards. But outside of that, try to save, I guess, as much much MT as possible. On the margins, selling your diamonds, these types of things, selling your amethysts, no, it's not going to be game-changing, game-breaking, but all of the little MT here and there does add up in a big time way on this game. So that's just kind of my little piece of advice. The market's kind of been up and down, but since we obviously know 100 overall Tim Duncan is coming out next season, that can at least help you guys out a little bit on what exactly you guys should be looking at, should be doing with where the market is currently at. As far as me, I've got a lot of shoes to still go quick sell, all those types of things, but I am going to try to make a little MT on the margins and just see what I can do. As far as, you know, the rest of it, just continue. I'm going to continue to lock in some of these lower tier cards, see if I can't hit 600 cards, just add that extra MT to my collection. Again, it's the margins type of thing. So any of these rubies that, you know, aren't playing for me, I might as well sell, and any of them that I can't sell, I might as well lock in to just try and make that little extra MT. But that's where I'm at. You guys can let me know your thoughts on it down below in the comments. Drop a like on the video, guys. Subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.